and by inhalation or by touching to our skin contact. And what is a disaster? The very important topics, because this conference is all about the disaster management, and all of you know about disaster. Disaster is the sudden calamity event that simply disrupt the functioning of a community or society and cause human, material, or economic or environmental loss. The environmental loss are very important point, because there are many disasters, and among them the CVRN. CVRN means chemical, biological, nuclear, and radiological. I think the chemical, radiological, and nuclear disaster affect the environmental for a long time. The recent disaster about Bhopal gas tragedy, all of you know about that disaster, and still the people are suffering from the contaminated water, soils, and there also the mutation in their genes, and the child are still affected by these chemicals. And chemical disaster as a cause of concern, and chemical disaster include fire, violent explosions, uncontrolled reactions, leakage of highly toxic clouds. The fire and chemicals are a very close relation, because any fire need oxygen for its combustion, and chemicals, any chemicals, if put contact in oxygen, then it give fires, and they can take a form of disaster. A number of harmful effects arising from the chemical exposure, that is irritant in our skin, in our eye, oxidizer. Oxidizer means they combine with oxygen, and they come in the form of fire, corrosive, flammable, and explosive. Explosive is a very fast reaction of any chemical, and that kind of reaction is known as exothermic reactions. Anybody from chemistry in this? Anyone from chemistry? You are chemistry? Okay, you are also from chemistry. Okay. Okay, my area of interest is also chemistry, and I am doing my PhD in chemistry, that is organic chemistry. Okay. And all of you will know about this term, because this is a technical term, and time are very less, so we will move fast. Mode of exposure of chemicals. How chemicals get contact with me? There are three modes of basic routes which chemicals may enter in our body. That is ingestion. Ingestion is when we drink or when we eat anything, then the chemical can enter in our body, in our digestive system. Second is the inhalation through expiration, and third is the absorption through skin contact. And this mode of exposure may lead injury like. This injury like about the chemicals. Chemical burn from strong acid and strong base. Heat burn by inflammable materials, poisoning are taken internally, and this comes here. And next is the major chemical disaster. India, 2-3 December, on the night of 2-3 December, Bhopal gas tragedy, all of you know about gas tragedy. And the gas leak is the methyl isocyanate. And all of you know the methyl isocyanate gas are heavier than air. In air, in our atmosphere, there are mainly 3 or 4 gases, that is nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide, and a small amount of argon. But methyl isocyanate gas are heavier than air, and all of you know that the small people and the children are more affected by these gases. In Bhopal, those who are lying on the above hilly area or in rooftop, they are safe, but those people who are lying on the below or in small height are suffer more by these chemicals. And they are methyl isocyanate. Approximately 2 lakhs people are suffer from this disaster. Officially and unofficially, this figure are more. And next is the Flicksburg explosion in North England and June 74. They are chemical disaster, and some of put here. All of you can read. The big disaster, and next is the. And after that, the CSO disaster was industrial incident that occurred around this on the plant in Italy. There major chemical disaster we occurred earlier, and we can learn lesson from this disaster. And just a very important topic, all of you listen very carefully about occupational health hazard. These, these topics can be affected to our life, our family, and our society directly. Occupational health hazard. What is occupational health hazard? A condition that results from continuous exposure of the same concentration of chemical by which the normal physiological mechanism are affected. These are known as slow poison. Slow poisons. These chemicals affected us when we keep contact on them very slowly. And these are the tables. All of you can read the chemical names found in the product and your product. The product which we can use in daily household uses, that is nail polish. Nail polish. In nail polish, there is a dibutyl phthalate. Is a chemical which can cause nausea, dizziness, eye and skin irritation, and this chemical can be hazard and can be cause a disaster. Next is the formaldehyde or methylene glycol. Methylene glycol is a nail hardener, nail polish, a keratin hair straightener, and this is the cause and symptom, and this can cause cancer or dermatitis. And next is the toluene. Toluene can also be used in the nail polish, and the symptom is dizziness and can be cause liver damage. All are the occupational health hazard which can affect our life. That is the methyl acrylate. This is used as artificial nails, and this can cause loss of smell, reproductive toxin, asthma. And next is and there are many. You can read this. This is a type of occupational health hazard. And next is the very important topic: plastic and plasticizer. All of you well know about plastic. Plastic are everywhere and are in everything. But to sort the plastic in original form are hard and brittle. If plastic is pure form, then it is hard and brittle like glass. To make plastic soft, we add in this plasticizer. Plasticizer is the chemical which make plastic soft and long lasting. So there are many plasticizer which can be used in plastic, and these plasticizer are polyethylene terephthalate, and next is the BPS. BPS is biphenyl A. BPS is the very common plasticizer which can affect our health and our environment also. And you can read that phthalates are chemical plasticizer that have been widely used to soften plastic that would otherwise brittle and crack when bent. To prevent plastic from crack and bend, we can use plasticizer, which can cause our as a health hazard. And next is the very important water bottle. Now this is this water bottle. You can use this water bottle are soft when they are new. They are soft when they are new. When we use again and again after filling water, then you can observe that this plastic become hard. You can observe that this plastic become hard. If this plastic is in new bottle, then it is soft. After any cycle, it is become hard because the plasticizer which are added to this plastic are become leaches and which go slowly in water, and we can drink, and they can enter in our digestive system and cause major medical problems. And we can analyze at 20 sample of mineral water. The mineral water, this is here. We can test 20 sample of mineral water, and among them 9 sample are come out of glass bottle, 9 sample from glass bottles, and 9 were from PET plastic, and 2 were from cardboard, juice-like boxes. And then you can read that among 9 bottles, 9 mineral water bottles, about 7 bottles are affected with plasticizer. So what is the percentage? 9 among 9, 7 bottles are leach out plasticizer. So you can make a percentage approximately 80%. 80% plastic bottles are harmful to us. So we should avoid these plastic bottles. And better if you use metals or glass. Glass are safe and metals are also safe. So very important topic. And this is a very important point. You can read this. plasticizer, yeah, plastic, it is just another nail in the coffin of water, the way I see it. This line is seen by American scientist, very important point about plastic and plasticizer. And this is the cocktail of toxicant. Toxicity is a very important topic in chemistry, and I can take this picture from Institute of Toxicological Research Center, which is a sister body of CSIR, located in Lucknow. And there is Dr. B.P. Sharma. So this is what taken from that site, and you can read a cocktail of toxicant. This is all the plasticizer. You know, phthalate, DDT. You are all if you know about DDT. DDT previously used as a pesticide. Now it is banned because it contains a large amount of chlorine. And you are putting here, and you also should note that in AC, in air conditions, previously we used chlorofluorocarbon, and the chlorine are released by AC and refrigerator can deplete ozone layer. So nowadays, chlorofluorocarbon are banned in developing country, and nowadays we use the gases in air condition that is known as fluorohydrocarbon. Nowadays, the gases which is used to cooling in air condition is the fluorohydrocarbon, and the chlorine are banned, and chlorine are also found in DDT. DDT is the pesticide, and all of the chemical hazard that is are mentioned here. BPA is a plasticizer, and this is another plasticizer known as bisphenol A, that is known as BPA. BPA is the another plasticizer, and you can read the BPA is found everywhere. Bas 10 minutes. Everywhere, and you can read about this. The BPA is one is the another very important topic I want to know about this. Human exposure to health effect, that is the process in relation. This is broad topic, and this is important topic. How to avoid plasticizer? How to we avoid plasticizer? So we can avoid plasticizer by using glass storage containers, glass bottles, and metals, and toys, and this is a very important chemicals. All of you should know about the melamine. Melamine is a chemical which is used basically in plastic, and all of you know that melamine nowadays used in all the dairy milk product. All the dairy milk product there are melamine, because in any food product the protein quantity is known by measuring the percentage of nitrogen. In any food quantity, the composition of protein is known as by the counting percentage of nitrogen, and melamine contains a large amount of nitrogen. So the food product which is used for bodybuilding and for baby's food powder, milk powder, contain high amount of melamine, and melamine due to melamine in China, December 2008, 294,000 children are affected by these chemicals. This is known as melamine. And melamine also combined with the cyanurate, and they form cyanuric acid, and cyanuric acid are poisonous more than melamine. So they are very harmful chemical, and this is found in plastic bottles and the toys, fibers which is used for baby toys. And all of this human exposure and health effect of the melamine, this is here about this written, and this is the very important chemical weapons used for military usage. These are chemical weapons used for military usage, and the first point is the sarin. Sarin gas are very, very poisonous, and it is slower, and all about this. It is slow in liquid form, but very fast in vapor form. And I think if it is even one drop, one or two drop sarin gas in this room can kill all of us. So this is sarin, and next is the BS nerve agent. Nerve agent is for military uses, and Second World War these gases are used, and mustard gas, and hydrogen cyanide, and this. Next is the chemical disaster management.
Your presentation, you have said that this plastic stuff we should not use. And if you see, this plastic is being used for so many things. Do you think these policy makers do know? They do know.
Yeah.
Do they know?
Yeah. They know about these
Ultimately,
chemicals.
this thing has to come from policy makers.
Yeah.
Use of this is harmful for human being. So if they know, then
They know.
what is the choice then?
Yeah, they know that. I also think that I take this topic from IITR. IITR is the Industrial Toxicological Research Center, which is a sister concern of CSIR, and they well known about these chemicals and these plasticizer. And there is guideline that this is a small amount you should use, and they use in large amount to make soft, more soft. And durability. Due to durability, they use more quantity than they follow their guidelines. So they become harmful to us.
Even these plastic bottles, some number is there in the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 5
Okay.
they say
Yeah. There are mentioned. The guideline is that they should mention the plasticizer quantity in ppm.
PPM.
Okay, but nobody can mention. And if you purchase a branded plastic from a reputed company, then you can read, and you can read the amount of ppm. And when you purchase any plastic, then you should read about the quantity of ppm and their concentration in these plastics.
So that's one question. Because someone says that aluminium crockery, steel and aluminium. They say we should use only steel crockery for cooking.
Yeah,
not
right.
aluminium. So what is the difference? What chemical effect we get from aluminium?
Aluminium at high temperature, aluminium can dissolve. Aluminium at high temperature, aluminium are dissolved and can react with other chemicals. And which will discharge out very slowly and can contaminate to our food.
Only I will say now we are talking of this Bangladesh may use chemical weapons.
Okay.
In case that kind of thing is used, we are prepared for that?
No. You are not prepared for that. If any chemical war or chemical weapons attack to us, then.
So what is the reason? I mean.
No, it is a work of. I think Indian Army are trained about these chemical weapons.